So, hello and welcome everyone to Real on Reels, where we share around real stories and real moments of our lives and our encounter with Jesus Christ. And we pray that this inspires you and encourages you throughout life as you watch this episode through your Instagram Reels. So, yeah.
Hello, everyone. My name is Rachel. I'd like to encourage you around how life with Jesus has changed and is changing me daily. So, growing up in a Christian home, I learned to read the Bible, do my devotion, pray. But the first time that I remember I really heard from God speaking to me through His Word was during university when I was considering whether to be a CG leader in the student fellowship of the church that I was part of. I never thought I'd ever be a CG leader. Like why would anybody ask me to? So I took a long time praying about it, and I didn't get an answer for a couple of weeks. At that time, I was doing my devotion by reading one chapter of the Bible a day to try and finish the Bible, the whole Bible. During that period, I reached Matthew 14. So Matthew 14:22 to 33 was talking about Jesus walking on water, and Peter asked him, I said, if it really is you, let me come to you. And Jesus said, come. And Peter walked on water. But the moment he took his eyes off Jesus, he saw the storm around him and he began to sink. He cried out, and Jesus immediately reached out to catch him. And it was verse 31 which spoke to me that day. It said, you of little faith, why did you doubt? So I found my answer in this. I can't be a CG leader because I don't have the capability, but Jesus can, even through me, if I would only rely on Him and keep my eyes on Him. It is when I look at what I cannot do, and look at the chaos around me where I stumble and fall. But even then, Jesus promised that He will immediately catch me. So I told God that day, I don't want to be a person of little faith. I want to be full of faith. And honestly, I still doubted. What if I teach something wrong? And what if I lead people astray? But when I felt God had assured me, I really wanted to trust Him and just go holding His hand. So I did. And that decision to go in faith has led me to deeper faith. I learned to study the Bible more with interest. I grew closer to the Christian community. I learned to open up more, learned to rely more on God. I couldn't see it then, but one day in my final year, a friend came and told me, you've come very far since year one. And since then, God has revealed Himself to me in many things. He probably did more than I recognize. He shows Himself in mundane everyday routines, or in natural beauties, or in warm conversations, or time spent with loved ones. I can get peace from like the orderliness of routines, get peace in just hearing birds chirping in the morning, get pleasure seeing God's artwork in a sunset. I can realize His power in storms, or just somehow meeting overwhelming deadlines. Experience His love through people who love me, even if I fall short, or I'm not good enough, or not smart enough, not fun at all. I know that I'm accepted by the people whom God has blessed me with, because He enables them to. And definitely God accepts me Himself. And just like how our parents would want us to get better, even though they still love us as we are, but they will allow us to make mistakes and to explore and come back to them. So God also wants us to get better, to grow and know Him deeper. So He would allow us to go through trials and sufferings, but He doesn't send us through them. He brings us through, walking with us the whole way. We just need to notice Him, which is something that I'm still learning to do. God reveals Himself to us constantly, every day, but we just don't notice Him. When I do, I feel with joy or peace or comfort in feeling a little bit closer to Him, knowing Him a little bit more, loving Him a bit deeper, having a bit more faith in Him. And I don't realize it day by day. And even for this, God sends people who will tell me how much I've grown and changed. And years later, when I look back, I realize, oh, I did grow. So one of my favorite Bible passage is Proverbs 3 verse 5 and verse 6. It says, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to him and he will make your path straight. So trust in God and let him show you his power and faithfulness as you live every day, whether it's a special day or just a normal day, doing things which are easy or difficult. And you will come to love him more as you realize who he is.
So thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in on this episode of Real and Reels, and we hope to see you on our next episode. So God bless. Bye bye.